In your memories, my stories, we're going back almost 11 years. It's difficult to imagine it's been that long. 12th of March 2006, the Bull Ring, the Wanderers in Johannesburg. What a venue. Australia playing South Africa. The series is level 2-2. And then Australia go into bat and they bat and they bat and they bat and they bat. Ricky Ponting makes 164 from 105 balls at the very venue where he played that innings we all want to forget about against India in the 2003 World Cup final. Australia made 434. Remember, this is pre-T20. The IPL hadn't even been conceived. 300 was a very good score. 434 was unimaginable. As the South Africans are trooping back, they could have been forgiven for thinking, I hope there's a power cut and there's no telecast of this game. Maybe there's a revolution and this game never happened. The game is called off. We don't want to remember this. On the way in, and legend has it, that Jacques Kallis said to them, you know what guys, we all know this ground very well. This is a belter. Johannesburg's on an altitude. You hit a lot of sixes there, a bit like in Bangalore because the ball travels a lot. And he said, this groundsman, he said, I've been looking at this track. I think he's made a 450 pitch, guys. Australia are 15 short. Now, it just seemed to break the ice a little bit. And then when they came out to bat, Graham Smith 90 from 55 balls. Herschel Gibbs, remember, in the 99 World Cup, dropped the catch, dropped the World Cup. That story makes 175. And guess what? South Africa chased it down. They win with a ball left. Some months later, we went to South Africa. They were playing that game every day still. They didn't win because of what Kallis said, but sometimes in your mind, you think something is impossible. And then someone suddenly tells you something and you traverse the journey in the mind from impossible to maybe we can. So there you are. It still is, almost 11 years later, the only successful 400 plus run chase. And at that time, 26 sixes was a record for a one-day international. It tells us a thing or two that slipped down to number 5 now. But what a chase and what a day it must have been at the Wanderers. One team makes 434, the other 438. Poor Mick Lewis, 10 overs, none for 113. I hope he does something better in life after that. But it must have been sensational to watch and really, in most people's shortlist, one of the great one-day games of all time.